Morning.
Morning.
Hey, everyone.
Hi.
Oh,
Morning, Johnny. All right, I'm going to start and people might still come in. So let's do the briefing. The strength for today is single arm glute bridge floor press. We'll go over that, but that's just like a press, short range of motion press from the floor while you're in a glute bridge. And it's 3 sets of 8 to 12 each side. We're gonna rest 1 minute before 8-2, which is single arm rotational row. We'll go over that as well. And options if you don't have a bench or couch. Rest 1 minute, then A3 is front rack band resisted, or weighted split squat. So that's not foot elevated, that's both feet on the floor. 3 times 10 to 15 each. Then we're gonna rest 1 minute again before we start the next set. And then the Metcon is 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4 for time, single arm snatches alternating, and that's 50 and 35 is RX, and then front rack lunges also alternating, and that would be forward lunge, and with the single dumbbell on your shoulder, and then you can switch sides. Either while you're doing, say, the 24, you can switch sides, or when you start your next round. All right, so let's warm up. Why don't you guys do 25 jumping jacks, and then we'll go into some lunges. All right, so let's get into a shin box position. We've done this before. So shin box, you're gonna switch sides and then reach. Shins stay on the floor, but hips come up. So shin box, knee switch, come up into your shins and reach. Let's get 10 all together. All right, so let's start to get into our ankles for the lunges. You're gonna get into this half kneeling position and lunge forward. See how my leg is still on the floor, and then warm up, stretch out that hamstring. So back and forth, get into that ankle to stretch that out, and then hamstring stretch. 10 per side. With each rep, really lean your weight into your ankle to warm up your ankle. Once you guys are done with those, you're gonna stay in a half kneeling position. So my left leg is the forward leg. I'm going to rotate towards my left leg, which is forward, and I'm going to reach for my right foot behind me. And then I'm going to come back to starting position. So rotate and then reach. Let's do 5 each side, and then you're going to switch sides. Other side, Nikki, you're rotating towards your right now and reaching for your left foot. All right, let's get into a quadruped position once you're done. And all you're going to do are make scapular circles. So it's like a scap cars, but now you're in a quadruped position. Let's do 5 circles each direction. We've done this before. Nice and slow, getting the corners where it's usually crunchy. Try to do it solely from your shoulder blades and not jut your head too much or your spine. The only reason those 2 things are moving is because they're driven by this circular motion of your shoulder blades. And then once you're done, you're going to get on the floor face down, and let's get 10 swimmers. So Y position, arms come back, fold, arms straighten, back into a Y, back into the floor. Nikki, what are you using for snatches?
I'm not sure. The backpack that I have been using, I just do not like. Like, I feel like the weight just like swings around. So I was gonna ask you if there's something else I could do.
The backpack honestly might be your best bet if that's your want to load it.
I was thinking like a different movement, maybe like push-ups or something.
I don't know if that's not gonna work in place of the single arm snatches. The other thing is like laundry detergent on the single arm. It might be too light, but okay. At least it's that same motion.
I have like dumbbells that are 8 pounds. I could try to hold both of them together. maybe that would be better.
Okay, we'll play around with it when we get to there. Then.
Okay.
All right, you guys, let's go. One more thing before we go through the strength portion. You're going to get on the ground again. This time you're going to face up, and we're going to do single leg glute bridges. So it's going to look like this. Feet about hip width apart. I'm going to raise my leg up and raise my hips up. Try not to do it with your hands. So don't push the floor away to get that motion. Full extension of your hip. Let's get 10 per side just to warm up that hip extension. All right, let's go over the single arm glute bridge. I'm gonna try to show you 3/4 of the way. So I'm gonna grab whatever weight I have first, and then get on the floor, pack my shoulder blades down my back. As you can see, I'm trying to inch my upper body closer to my feet. So I'm going to raise my hips up, bring the weight off to the side. My arm is right now about 45 degrees. Place my other hand on the other side in 45 degrees. And all I'm gonna do is press. So 8 to 12 per side, maintaining this open hip the whole time. And then you would just either switch this way or switch if you have a kettlebell over your head like you would a Turkish get-up. So let's get 3 per side just for practice, and then we'll move on to the rotational row. All right. So single arm row. If you conveniently have a couch where you are, you would do it, you would treat it as though it were a bench. So I'm posting hand, shin, and then I'm creating a tripod so that I have a wide support base. So from a front view, it looks like this, right? I'm gonna, abs are on, spine is neutral. And I'm going to row to my low waist and see how my elbow is not that high, and then rotation. So here's what it looks like. I'm trying to do it nice and controlled. So it's just a dumbbell row with rotation, but you're going to do it fluidly. So let's get 3 per side for practice. And then, Mike, if you don't have anything to lean on, you can do this renegade style. So I'm in a long lunge, and the same side arm that it has the straight leg is gonna row. Oh, there you go. All right, front rack or band resisted split squats. So Front rack, meaning you're holding one side arm. I like to do contralateral. So I'm gonna bring my dumbbell in the front rack, and it's gonna be opposite from my lead leg. I'm gonna take a wide stance, so my base is, I have more support on my base. This, you might have to negotiate balance. So taking a wide lunge. So the splits, this is the split squat stance. In the bottom position, both sides are about 90 degrees. So you want to try not to come too close like this, but have a position where you are the most supported. Go ahead and do 3 per side. Awesome. All right. So those are the movements. Let's go over them again. Single arm floor press with glute bridge. And you're doing 8 to 12 reps per side. And then single arm rotational row. Again, 8 to 12 per side. And then the split squat, 10 to 15 per side. 1 minute rest between each movement. And like all the other classes, we're going to do this together. And when the last person finishes, that's when I'm going to start the timer, the minute timer before the next move. All right. Is everybody ready for the single arm glute bridge floor press? Cool. Mike, can you just turn your camera down so I can see you? All right, let's start. Go ahead. And you're doing 8 to 12 per side, guys. Make sure your shoulder blades are still packed down your back to support that press. And you don't find your shoulders up by your ears. All right, I'm going to start the minute clock. "30 seconds. Rotational rows are next. "15 seconds. All right, you guys, whenever you're ready. Better, Mike. All right, 1 minute. Fifteen seconds. The rep scheme again is 10 to 15, and whenever you guys are ready. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Nikki, it's the split squat. Nice, guys. And 1 minute rest. Nikki, on the next set, maybe you want to get your backpack and hold it, bear hug it, or Zercher carry it for the split squats.
Yeah, I will do that. I just grabbed it.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do the backpack for the other ones, just the
Or
shape.
wear it on your back and do the split squats.
Yeah, no, I mean for the other two things, because it's pretty light, but I don't know if I can hold it in the glute bridge position, the backpack.
Just use the dumbbells for the other one, or you can do a bent over row with the backpack.
Okay.
10 seconds. And single arm glute bridge press. Nice, Mike. Nice, Johnny. Keep your hips raised. Keep your hips up, Johnny. And 1 minute. Single arm rotational rows are next. All right, whenever you're ready. Little more control and squeeze those back muscles. Good, Johnny. How those split squats feel, okay? Okay. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. One minute. All right, so this is the last round of each movement. Fifteen seconds. Three, two, one, start. Make sure those shoulder blades are packed down your back and they don't creep up towards your ears. All right, 1 minute. This is the last set of rotational rows. Just make sure that you are squeezing your shoulder blade behind you in retraction as you pull the dumbbell. 10 seconds. All right, whenever you guys are ready. One minute. Twenty seconds. All right, you guys, whenever you're ready. All right. So let's talk about this workout. It's single arm snatches. Mike and Johnny, I'm assuming you're doing dumbbell. Nikki, what did you decide on for the snatches?
I don't know. I'm gonna try a few with the backpack and see.
Okay. For the front rack alternating lunges, I want you to hold it like this. So it's a hybrid between a Zercher carry and a front rack. Okay. And then you guys, let's get 10 alternating dumbbell deadlifts and then 10 alternating dumbbell high pulls, and then 6 alternating dumbbell snatches. And I'm gonna do it with you guys. Nikki, deadlift, deadlift, and then just snatch. I don't want you to do this with the backpack.
Okay.
Deadlift, let's make sure the weight stays in the middle. Then high pull, also towards the center of your body, elbows nice and high. Using your legs, open up that hip. So once you start doing the snatches, I want you to try 3 mid-air switch, and then 3 from the floor switch. Make sure at the top of that you're still stacked, right? Making sure that you're not out here, because that's not good for your shoulders. All right, and then the front rack lunges, you're gonna, I'm gonna leave it up to you. You don't have to keep it on one shoulder the whole time. And it's a forward lunge. So front rack, push off that front heel to come back up to standing, and you're alternating legs. Let's do 6 front rack lunges, switching at 3. Good. All right. Johnny, are you using 2 dumbbells?
I'm going to be using 2 so I can go heavier.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4 times. So it goes down by 4 reps each time. Single arm snatches, alternating, and front rack lunges. And as I said before, up to you when to switch sides. Looking for a sub 15 on this, sub 15. All right. Let me just set up my clock. All right, you guys. Is everybody ready? Thumbs up if yes. Cool. All right. 10 seconds. Starting with 24 single arm snatches. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, you guys. All right. Nice, Mike. Let's go, Johnny. Nice, Nikki. All right, Mike. Let's go, Johnny. Let's get those lunges. Nice, Nikki. Nice, Johnny. Nice work.
Thank you. I'm gonna jump off early because I got to get to the grocery store at 8.
All right. Nice
Thanks,
to see
Noelle.
you. See you next week.
Thank you.
Bye. Come on, Mike. Nice, Johnny. Awesome. Finished before 8. Johnny, did you see your time?
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
All right. Let's stretch out a little bit. So you guys are gonna get on the floor face down. And you're just gonna do some alternating, alternating push-offs. Let's get 10 per side. Once you're done with that, you're gonna get into a straddle position. If you can't extend your knees all the way, this is fine. All right, so you're gonna do 10 reaches towards the front, trying to get a little bit further out with each rep. Try to keep your chest tall as you reach forward. All right, once you're done, you're going to stay in this position and you're going to side bend towards your left. So you're going to try to reach as far as you can down your leg and just collapse onto that side, just as far as you can. Nice and relaxed, don't push it further than your ability. And you're going to hold this stretch for 3 breaths. And then you're going to switch sides. So reach, arm over. Once you're done, you're going to lie on the floor face up, cross your leg over into a figure 4, and then grab that other leg and draw your thigh onto your chest. And then you're going to hold this for 3 breaths. and then switch sides. All right, you guys, nice job today. Nice to see you guys in class.
Nice to see you, Noel. Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week.
See you on Tuesday.
Thank
All
you.
right, bye.
Good day, guys.